せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Hey friends, welcome to Geek Girls. This is Mika checking in with episode 10 of our You-Tober series, and I wanted to hit you with a little list of about 5 TV shows that I believe to be interesting to watch one relaxing weekend watching some TV shows on Netflix. And just in case, there may be some spoilers up ahead. Number 1 on our list is Jane the Virgin. Jane is attempting to remain a virgin until she gets married to her boyfriend. And I believe she's engaged on that first episode. They're already engaged. And she goes to a doctor's appointment, and unfortunately, they switch their records, and she ends up being artificially inseminated during this appointment. So, with that being said, and spoiler alert, the guy ends up being someone she had a crush on from I think like a few years previous. She actually knew the guy. But throughout this show, it's kind of reminds you of a telenovela. It has a comedy spin to it as well. It's a really lighthearted, fun show to watch, and there's a lot of twists and turns. So I think that's a good show that you might enjoy. Next on my list is Quantico. Quantico is I don't know really how to classify that show, but I guess more suspense, and it's based on FBI Academy in Quantico, and basically that the training process that they go through, and one of the agents is actually ends up being possibly the mastermind behind an attack that happens. And that's pretty much all I want to say about Quantico, because I don't want to give too much information on that show, but it's very suspenseful, and it's good to watch. It's one of my favorites. Another show is called Bitten. Bitten, I think, was on the Sci-Fi Network, and if you're into the paranormal world, such as like werewolves, that's what Bitten is based upon. It's based on a werewolf family, and it starts off kind of strange, and then they come together because something's happening, I think, to the main family, and everyone comes back together, and then the show kind of goes from there. And I think if you're into the whole werewolf type of feel, you'll enjoy Bitten. Then what am I up to now? Number 4 on my list is Once Upon a Time. That's for if you're into fairy tales and you would be interested in seeing them come to life, but at the time, the fairy tale characters don't know that they're fairy tale characters, and they live in a city called Storybrooke, and there's basically a curse, and somebody comes to the town and kind of gets everyone aware of the curse, and it kind of goes from there. But the show's been on for some years now, and it is still one of my favorites, and I still watch it now to this day. Like, it's constantly, every year, every season, it has something new that's added to the show. They add characters, come through the city for one season, and that's it, and it's very enjoyable. Number 5 on my list is if you're into a show that's kind of based on the rich and how they live, teen angst, all of that. This show, Gossip Girl, is based on the Manhattan's Upper East Side, and there's one character, which is Gossip Girl, that's always spilling information about each and every one of their lives, and it starts kind of like a snowball effect so within their life, and it's a real fun show as well. So that concludes my 5 shows that I suggest that you binge watch if you want to look for for new shows to watch. And I would like to go ahead and get a discussion going to see if you've watched any of these shows that I've mentioned, or to find out what a few of your favorite Netflix TV shows are. And I would like you to stay tuned for our list of K-dramas, BBC, anime, and Netflix original shows.